Sorrento and the Amalfi Coast really is beautiful, but what did we think about our stay at the Hilton Sorrento Palace? Well, you're about to find out because you're with the Globe Guys.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Hilton Sorrento Palace. We are in room, what room are we in? 527? 527, right, okay, come in. So we've literally, right, we've just got here, so I have to be honest, right, I don't really like it, I'm sorry, but I really don't. You know, it's just not to my style at all. It feels so cold. But that's just me, right? Okay, so let's come into the room, right? So, you know, this is a room, I mean, it's very clean, you know, it's very clinical clean, if I'm being honest, you know, but it feels dead cold, just in terms of the colour scheme. So this white walls, these blue cool table colour things, you know, I just don't like it. But anyway, you know, but in terms of room size, it's good, right? You get a big king size bed, all right. Can I say we are Hilton Gold members. Now normally the way that works is when you arrive in a hotel you get an upgrade to the next category of room when you arrive. We booked this room and they have not given us an upgrade. So I'm not happy about that either. So that goes against, so you know, for Hilton, that's apparently the hotel is a lot of areas are closed, but the exec lounge is open, but they couldn't give us an upgrade to an exec room, so not happy about that. But anyway, right, so you know, the room is dead modern, I have to say. I mean, you know, as I'm looking here, you know, you've got these kind of groovy little lights, you know, that's all good. Over here you've got kind of the safe and mini bar, of which there is some complimentary water in there, it looks like. You know, we've got a flat screen TV, we've got another little groovy light here. Not quite sure how you turn that on. There's a switch somewhere, I'm sure. Not quite sure where, but that's a light of some description. So you got telly, you know, and then come around to the bathroom. Oh, the wall art. Let's talk about the wall art. So this is quite groovy. So you know, we're in Italy, so there's a Roman theme going on here. You know, kind of a you know, I look at that and I think kind of, you know, Julius Caesar, something like that. Do you know what I mean? Even though I'm not sure it's men or women, but hey ho.
You like the word groovy, don't you?
But like the word groovy. Here we've got wardrobes, so big double wardrobe, lots of storage space, no issues at all with that. And then you've got the bathroom. So, a nice bathroom, I have to say, you know, it's all right. However, I have an issue with the bathroom as well, which is that there's no shower. It's a kind of combined bath shower with one of these waste of space bath screens. So you already know, right? You already know that there's going to be water all over the floor, and we're basically just going to use our towels to mop up water every time we have a shower. You know, you get all the usual toiletries and stuff. That's good. You know, the good thing about Hilton, you always get some toiletries that you can use. You know, shampoo, body wash, conditioner, body lotion and stuff like that. So that is quite good. And obviously we've got some bath robes as well. So that is room 527. It's a sea view, premier sea view room. Is that right, Ryan?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you want to show the balcony?
Oh yeah, show the balcony. So it's 8:30 at night here. So apologies if we can't show you the view, but we will show you the view. All right, as we do the fuller review of the hotel. So let's just go outside. Oh God. All right, so we've got a nice terrace. Let me try and light it up a little bit with my phone. You know, so hopefully that'll come out on the camera. So there's a nice big terrace, you know, and it's quite good. So this will be nice to sit out, and we have got an amazing view. You know, just from looking out, that the view is amazing, right? You do. and we will show you that in the video. All right, but we are here in Sorrento, literally looking down on Sorrento, and it looks amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful October night. All right, the hills, the cascading, this is the selling point of the room. It's absolutely beautiful, and then you've got the Mediterranean right there, which is amazing. So yeah, so that is room 527. All right, now let's show you the rest of the hotel.
So the hotel was so quiet whilst we were there. It was early October, and while Sorrento wasn't particularly quiet, the Hilton Sorrento Palace felt like a ghost hotel. This is the main lobby, barely a person in sight. The Sorrento restaurant is the main dining area for the hotel and is where breakfast is served. In fact, breakfast was really the only time that we saw other guests around the hotel. The breakfast was reasonable and all was served following COVID-19 guidelines. There is a large bar which only adds to the lifelessness of the property during our stay. The decor here though is bright but not necessarily to our taste. There is however a great terrace to enjoy drinks outside with great views of Sorrento. The hotel is located in a quiet area of Sorrento, around a 10-minute walk from the centre of town. The walk is quite a nice one and not particularly strenuous, and it does mean that the hotel has some great views. A taxi from the centre is quite expensive though, so it's best to walk. Our trip was such a busy one that we didn't get time to use the outdoor pools, but they are really nice with plenty of areas to relax or sunbathe if the weather allows it. The day that we took this drone footage, it was actually a grey and cloudy day. There is also a small rooftop pool for those in executive rooms and an indoor pool which never really seems to be open. Now if you choose to stay in this hotel, our advice is that it's well worthwhile booking a sea view room because the views are breathtaking, and also bear in mind that the rooms on the other side of the building face a cliff face in close proximity. So we're here on our final night of our stay, and here are our thoughts about the Hilton Sorrento Palace. And we're going to start off with the plus points about this hotel. So the location is really good. It's just about a 5-10 minutes walk out of the centre of Sorrento, so you are really in the heart of the action. We love the pools. The pool area is fantastic. It's not been probably warm enough to go in the pools during our stay, however the pools look lovely, and I bet it's great in the height of summer. And then thirdly, the view. We've been given an amazing view. Mount Vesuvius. Always get that wrong. Mount Vesuvius, Naples Bay, the town of Sorrento. Absolutely breathtaking view. It's been great from that perspective. But
yeah, no, I mean, you know, for us, so, you know, I'm not personally liking the room. The room is it's white, it's very clinical, it's very cold. So, you know, I just don't like the decor of the room at all. It just doesn't feel warm. The hotel generally is very, very, very quiet.
Yeah.
So there is no atmosphere. I mean, literally, at some points, honestly, with actual word of a lie, I think that we're the only people in the hotel. We know we're not because we see a few other people at breakfast, but you would honestly think that you were only people in the hotel. So that feels really weird to me, and I just don't like it.
But you can't hold that against the hotel.
No, I don't hold it against your hotel.
The situation that we're in at the minute is because of COVID.
I get
things are a lot quieter in the hotel, and that's fair enough. I do get what you mean about the room, though. It's just not very Hilton.
No, it's
if
not
that makes sense. You know, it's almost like they've tried to go quite trendy with the room, but it's not quite pulled it off.
No.
And you said when we walked in, it reminds you of an IBIS, and
It does.
It is very IBIS-like.
It does. I mean, but we're Hilton Gold members, and if anybody who's watching this is a regular hotel stayer, then if you're part of that loyalty program, then you'll understand what I mean. So we're Gold, which is the second level down from the top, and we should have, as part of those benefits, we're entitled to an upgrade, and I appreciate it's subject to availability and all that type of stuff, right? But the hotel is not full, right? And there's just been no recognition at all of our loyalty.
Yeah, they didn't even mention it when we checked in.
They didn't even mention it when we check in. Normally you would get, you see you're a Gold member, thank you for your loyalty. You might get a little welcome fruit plate or a little message from the manager. Nothing. Not a word. Nothing at all, right? We've got exactly the room that we booked. There's just been nothing, and that frustrates the life out of me personally.
It
really
does. Does that really got to you?
It does, right? And if you whether you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter, right? But that's how I feel.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, if you're a regular viewer of our content, you'll know that we stay in quite a few Hilton hotels, and generally speaking, it is a very consistent experience. And I think the room has been a bit of a letdown. The fact that we didn't get recognised, and and I don't want to kind of come across like we're these kind of prima donnas that want to be recognised and want to be kind of fussed over all the time. However, if Hilton say that you're eligible for an upgrade, then we should have had an upgrade, which we clearly didn't.
To become a Gold member, you've got to have a ridiculous number of nights. It's not like we're not staying a number of nights. Do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, that was it. It done dusted. We're here. We've stayed. All right, and it's been, it's been acceptable, right? And that's the best word I can use. Would I come back? I would come back and stay here in normal times, because I'm interested to see what the hotel is like in normal times, right? But I think for you would actually prefer to stay somewhere else, actually.
Yeah, I think regardless of what our stay's been like here on this occasion, I think it's Sorrento and the Amalfi Coast in general is one of those places where I think it'd be really nice to maybe stay in a smaller, locally run, locally owned hotel, because it does look like there are some really nice hotels here, and I guess maybe I'd kind of be more inclined to go and stay in one of those hotels.
Yeah, no, and I understand that, and I think some of those hotels are actually more central as well. But I would be keen to try that as well.
But like I said, this hotel is not out in the sticks.
It's not. It's 10 minutes.
5-10 minutes walk away.
10 minutes walk from the centre of Sorrento.
Yeah, and it's really convenient for the centre of Sorrento. Really convenient for the train station and the public transport as well.
So what I would say in summary is, if you're watching this and we're still in the COVID nightmare, don't stay here. Right? I would say that to you honestly. Do not stay here if we're still in COVID. If COVID is gone, right, and hotels are just back to normal and travel is back to normal, then consider it as somewhere to stay. Right? But don't consider this if it's COVID, because I just don't think you'll be happy.
But what if there's a similar situation in most hotels because of COVID?
No, well, I think, it's a big hotel. This is a big hotel. It needs a lot of people to fill it, right? Find a smaller one. If it's quiet, it won't feel as quiet. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Well, we do hope this review, as with all of our hotel reviews, has been helpful to you. And if you want to leave any comments, perhaps you stayed here before and you want to air your view, then you can do. Just leave some comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Or perhaps you're thinking about staying here. Any questions, just ask them and we'll get back to you. If you have enjoyed the video as well, remember you can subscribe to us if you're watching us on YouTube. We'd love you to do that. And if you do subscribe to us, if you hit that bell button as well, then you should get all of the instant notifications whenever we drop new content. And we're also on Facebook as well.
We are, and we have a website, www.theglobeguys.com. We put all our travel videos on there for flights, hotels, destinations. Everything is there, so please go and check it out.
Everything is on there. There's lots for you to watch.
There is. We're digital business owners, and we help other people set up their own digital business. So if you're thinking about starting a digital business but didn't know where to start, this is where you start. Drop us a message and we'll love to tell you more about it.
Yeah. So we're off to enjoy our last night in Sorrento, and we look forward to seeing you in the next destination.
See you later.
Ciao.